Hello and welcome back to another session. We are starting off session 2, Make Money Work. In this session, we're going to talk about savings, banks, and the magic of compound interest.
So last time we talked about needs versus wants and where comes from. We also talked about the 50-30-20 budget rule and how to track your spending for a week. Just a quick question, who actually tracked their spending this week? Like we said. Be honest.
Okay, so today you will learn why does saving matter? It matters much more than you think. Also, how do banks actually work? It might seem like it's tricky, but it's actually quite simple. Also, the magic of compound interest. Einstein actually called this the eighth wonder of the world. And also, how to set yourself powerful saving goals.
So I need everyone to answer honestly. Which one would you pick? Would you take a million dirhams right now, cash in hand? Or would you take a cent that doubles every day for 30 days? So with option B, it would compound up to 10.7 million. But day one, you would almost be broke. But by day three, you would be a millionaire. And that is the power of compounding, the most important concept in money.
So, why should you save? These are some big reasons. First of all, it provides you with the emergency safety net. Let's say, for example, tomorrow you come up in a major accident and you need some hospital coverage. Also, if your phone breaks, if you have savings in hand, it will help you not to panic and you can actually do these things. Also, you can reach your goals pretty quickly. If you want a new laptop, if you want to go on a dream holiday, if you save, then you can actually do these things later in the future. Also, financial independence. People with savings make better decisions. They don't have to accept bad situations. Also, if you save, the money makes money grow itself.
So, how many of you actually know what happens to our money when we put it in a bank? Where does it go? The bank is not just like a giant vault with specific notes sitting there. It's a business essentially. You deposit 1,000 dirhams into your saving accounts, and the bank lends 90% of that to people and businesses. And so borrowers they pay the bank back with interest, which is essentially extra money that you're getting. This is the bank keeps most of the profit, but shares a little with you as a reward for letting them use your money, and that's your interest rate.
So, simple versus compound interest, there is a very critical difference. For example, let's say you have 1,000 dirhams today. It's going to be the same money, the same interest rate, but there are wildly different outcomes. So for simple rate, you earn interest only on your original amount. So each year that you put it's in the bank, you're going to earn interest for 1,000 dirhams. So let's say you're earning 10% interest for 1,000 dirhams. Every year you're going to earn 100 dirhams. So after the first year, it's going to be 1,100, then 1,200, up till 2,000 dirhams in the 10th year.
Meanwhile, what compound interest does is you earn interest on the amount that you previously had. So it would, with the same amount of money, you would get a 30% better outcome than your starting point.
So there's a rule of 72. If you divide 72 by your interest rate, that's how many years it takes to double your money. So let's say you have an 8% interest rate, you do 72 divided by 8, which means in 9 years your money will be doubled by you doing nothing, just by the money sitting there.
What a savings goal without a plan is just a wish, but we have to make it smart. And how do we do that? We make it specific. So you don't just say that you want to save this much um, for a new set of headphones. You have to quantify what you need to save.
Also, you must be measurable. If you have a quantifiable unit, then you can actually track how much you're spending, track how much you're saving, and you can thus reach your goal faster.
It has to be achievable. So say if you say 200 dirhams a month for 6 months, it's ambitious, but it also has to be realistic.
Also, it must be relevant. Spending money on useless items that you are just going to use once and then forget about is not a smart way to spend.
It also has to be time bound. You need to set a goal and give yourself a deadline.
So you can use these 5 smart saving habits to start saving now. You don't need a lot of money to start. All you have to do is start. First, pay yourself. As soon as you get money, put your saving percentage aside before spending anything else.
You need to have a specific goal. You need to save with purpose. And saving for a specific thing is 10 times more motivating than just saving.
Also, you must track your progress to see how far you're getting. Use a chart, an app, or a simple thing as a piggy bank or a jar. Seeing the number go up is pretty addictive in a good way.
You should also avoid impulse buying. You should wait 24 hours before any unplanned purchase over 50 dirhams. And normally what happens is 24 hours later you realize that you don't need it and you change your mind.
Also, keep separate accounts. Keeping savings in a different place from spending money so you're not tempted to dip into it.
So, three big things to remember from today. Saving is not a sacrifice, it's buying freedom for the future. And compound interest is the most powerful force in finance. The money essentially feeds itself and it creates like a domino effect. And the rule of 72 is your cheat code. 72 divided by your interest rate is the years to double. And you should use it for every financial decision.
So, your challenge and what's in the next session. Action is the bridge between knowledge and results. First of all, set your savings goals. Write a smart savings goal you can achieve in 3 months. Stick it where you'll see it every day. Open a savings account. Ask your parents to help you open a savings account or a piggy bank. Start with as amount as low as 50 dirhams. Track your savings. Use the worksheet or a notes app to track your savings balance each week. Watch it grow. Also, use the rule of 72 challenge. Find three things with interest rates, savings account, loan ads, and calculate how long it takes to double. In our next session, you will learn how to think like a millionaire.